Welcome to Hero Villains. Who do you think will win today's battle between Living Tribunal versus Galactus, the confrontation between two cosmic entities? Living Tribunal is the most powerful entity in the Marvel Universe, tasked with maintaining the balance of the multiverse according to the will of the one above all. He has three faces representing justice, vengeance, and balance, expressing absolute judgment. Living Tribunal's power far surpasses cosmic entities such as eternity, infinity, or death. He can manipulate reality, destroy, or recreate the entire universe with just his mind. Nothing can kill Living Tribunal unless the one above all allows it. Galactus, the World Eater, was once a mortal named Galan before merging with the cosmic energy source and becoming a cosmic entity. He lives by absorbing the energy of planets, bringing destruction, but also maintaining the balance of the universe. Galactus possesses the power cosmic, which allows him to manipulate matter, travel intergalactically, and fight on par with the Celestials. Before we dive into the analysis, please click the subscribe button. And remember to turn on notifications and click the bell icon. Thank you very much! The Living Tribunal is a supreme cosmic entity that acts as the ultimate judge of the multiverse, responsible for maintaining the balance between mystical and cosmic forces. The Living Tribunal's power is said to come from a higher entity, the one above all, the ultimate creator in the Marvel Universe. Even entities of immense power like Galactus can be summoned before the Living Tribunal for judgment. Galactus is a primordial entity that acts as a cosmic balancing force, maintaining the opposition between two ultimate abstract entities: eternity, the embodiment of the universe and time, and death, the embodiment of end and destruction. At his full potential, Galactus is on par with both of these entities. However, he is shown to be slightly weaker. Galactus' power is not fixed but fluctuates depending on his hunger. If he does not absorb enough life energy from planets, his power will be greatly reduced. However, when given a large source of energy, Galactus can become one of the most powerful entities in the entire multiverse. When Adam Warlock was tried before the Living Tribunal, many cosmic beings were called as witnesses, including Galactus. In a fit of rage, Adam Warlock used the Infinity Gauntlet to erase all the beings present. However, with a snap of his fingers, the Living Tribunal instantly restored them all to their original state, clearly demonstrating that its power far surpassed the Infinity Gems. This is further reinforced when recalling that when Thanos possessed the Infinity Gauntlet, he was able to overpower and bind all cosmic beings, including Galactus, Eternity, Chaos and Order, Celestials, and many other abstract entities. However, this does not take into account random individuals or villains or rare entities that have a significant impact on the fabric of the universe. Some of these include the Fulcrum, Protege, the Beyonders, Abraxas, Pre-Retcon, Beyonder, First Firmament, the Infinites, Phoenix Force, Alien Entity, Oblivion, and many other cosmic entities that have the ability to manipulate reality on a metaversal level, beyond the conventional powers such as the Infinity Gauntlet or Cosmic Cubes, proving that in the Marvel Universe, when Thanos collects enough Infinity Gems and uses the Infinity Gauntlet, he achieves omnipotence. Superheroes and the most powerful entities from across the universe have joined forces to stop him, including Galactus. However, their efforts have proven futile, as even the combination of the most powerful cosmic entities cannot match the absolute power of the Infinity Gauntlet. The Living Tribunal has demonstrated its unparalleled power. He has personally neutralized the Beyonder's power, fought 3 Beyonder Ivory Kings across multiple reality streams in the multiverse, meaning he was facing thousands of Beyonders at once. The Living Tribunal has also stripped the Infinity Gauntlet of its power, sealed the entire universe to prevent any entity from entering or leaving, and has frequently intervened to restrain eternity when the balance is threatened. Furthermore, the Living Tribunal has made transcendent beings like Protege, whom he completely destroyed. Eternity, Infinity, Doctor Strange, Mephisto, and many other abstract entities fear his absolute power. In fact, the only force that can overwhelm LT are these thousands of Beyonders. The pre-retcon Beyonders and Molecule Man don't count because that's what retcon is for. They never existed. Galactus, even as Lifebringer, was terrified of the retconned Molecule Man, who was inferior to the Beyonders since they created him, and Leto has fought at least 3 Beyonders. By that logic, we can easily deduce that Leto can obliterate even a well-fed Galactus with a single thought: judgment. The only character who can defeat LT is one above all. The only other characters who could do it are the Beyonders, but it would take at least 3 and potentially thousands if the theory that there are 3 of them in each universe is correct. Nothing else can defeat the LT. No one on Galactus has ever possessed the Infinity Gauntlet or been completely overpowered by it. In the Marvel multiverse, the Living Tribunal is supremely powerful and has once completely nullified the power of the Infinity Gems, rendering them useless when Adam Warlock attempted to threaten him with the Infinity Gauntlet. Although Galactus is an extremely powerful cosmic entity, the power gap between him and the Living Tribunal is immense. The Living Tribunal not only acts as the supreme judge of the multiverse, but also has the power to oversee and impose rules on all entities, including entities like Eternity, Infinity, Death, Oblivion, and the Beyonders. Galactus has a certain amount of respect for the Living Tribunal, and like most other cosmic entities, accepts its authority as a supreme being. However, in some cases, Galactus still acts on his own will and does not always obey orders absolutely. Galactus does not completely obey, but is also unable to overcome the Living Tribunal's dominance over the cosmic system. Even at his most powerful, Galactus would not stand a chance against the Living Tribunal. The power levels between the two entities are vastly different, with the Living Tribunal being second only to the one above all, Tua in power. To date, only a handful of entities have been confirmed to be powerful enough to defeat the Living Tribunal. One of these is the pre-retcon Beyonder, who was described as having power far beyond the entire multiverse. Thanos, when he possessed the heart of the universe, also reached a level of power equal to or even surpassing that of the Living Tribunal. Most recently, the Beyonders, an extremely powerful interdimensional race, have been described as being capable of destroying the Living Tribunal across the entire multiverse. When Thanos possessed the Infinity Gauntlet, no cosmic entity could stop him. Entities as powerful as Eternity, Chaos and Order, the Stranger, Celestials, Kronos, Love and Hate, Eon, Mephisto, and possibly even Death were all powerless against the sheer power of the Infinity Gauntlet. This is because the Infinity Gauntlet contained the power of the Infinity Entity, which would later manifest as Nemesis, one of the ultimate entities in the universe. Galactus, despite being one of the most powerful entities in the multiverse, was among the few individuals who could not stand against Thanos when he possessed the Infinity Gauntlet. This proves that the power of the Infinity Gems far surpasses that of any single entity in the Marvel multiverse, with a few rare exceptions. However, when Adam Warlock obtained the IG from Thanos, he stood before the Living Tribunal to see if he was stable enough to hold it. The Living Tribunal ruled against him, all other cosmic entities were present, and in an act of rage he blew up all the cosmic entities, only to see the Living Tribunal recreate them with a snap of his fingers. Although Galactus, when fully powered, is one of the most powerful cosmic entities, he was once overwhelmed by the Mad Celestials, a group of Celestials who merged and amplified their power into an even more powerful entity before Galactus. Even at his most powerful, is notable for the Mad Celestials army not even being able to compete with Exitar the Exterminator, one of the most powerful Celestials on record. In the Celestial hierarchy of power, the 4 armies united to defeat Galactus are far inferior to Exitar, while Exitar is many times more powerful than an entire army of 9 Celestials, including Arishem, the Judge, one of the most powerful members of the Celestial race. Exitar is significantly more powerful than Galactus, to the point that their confrontations have only one outcome. Galactus is powerless against this overwhelming force. Other times, depictions in the comics have shown Exitar to be far superior to Galactus in terms of power level. Galactus was even forced to retreat to save his life when facing Thor, because a full force attack from Thor could have ended him completely. Subscribe to the channel, it helps us a lot, and moreover, you will get to see great videos every day. You are the best, thank you very much. And actually, it is not really close. Both Tribunal and Eternity are far superior to Galactus in terms of power. Although Galactus is a cosmic entity, he is not on the same level as Tribunal and Eternity, both of which are fundamental aspects of the universe. Eternity acts as everything that is and has ever been, while Tribunal acts as a kind of judge of the multiverse, second only to the one above all. Eternity is extremely powerful and often acts as the third in command after the one above all, but he is not on the same level as the Living Tribunal. Doctor Strange has made it clear that the Living Tribunal has absolute power. With a single decision, the Tribunal can completely erase an entire reality, completely eliminate an entire universe when necessary. This is not a rare act. As can be seen, the Living Tribunal is superior to all other cosmic and abstract entities, including Galactus, the Stranger, Master Chaos, and countless other powerful entities. Just below the Living Tribunal in the cosmic hierarchy is Eternity. Meanwhile, Galactus, for a time, underwent a transformation and became the Lifebringer Galactus, an ever more powerful version of himself with near infinite power. This was the level of power Galactus was destined to attain when he was created, but the process was interrupted, causing him to never reach his full potential. When the Beyonders went on a mass destruction spree of cosmic entities, this undermined the natural order of the multiverse, leading to the collapse of all reality. Ultimately, Molecule Man was said to have completely destroyed the Beyonders, absorbing all of their power, and along with Franklin Richards, reconstructed the Marvel multiverse, restoring what had been destroyed during that crisis. However, two things were amiss. Eternity being chained is not really a big deal, since reality will continue unless something catastrophic happens and Eternity is destroyed. For now, he is just chained. However, Galactus, after being transformed into a Lifebringer, loves his new position and refuses to be transformed back into a World Eater. He will no longer be responsible for maintaining the balance of the universe. But because Galactus refuses to resume his old role as the balancer of the universe, Shoas grows stronger, and thus the Order loses power. Reality will soon collapse under the weight of being out of balance. In Ultimate 6, Chaos and Order attacked Galactus and tried to force him back into the world, but they were defeated and had to flee from Galactus. Ultimate 2/3 chose N Order summoned Galactus before the Supreme Judge, the Living Tribunal, as they could not force Galactus back into himself, but the Tribunal could. But the Tribunal agreed with Galactus and announced to everyone present that there were now new rules for the balance of the universe as everything was starting over. After hearing that, the Chosen Order destroyed the Tribunal. They then attack Galactus again, but to little effect. They concluded that Galactus and they were now on the same level of power, and neither could destroy the other. They then departed and reformed with their creation, the mighty in-betweener, into Logos, and replaced the Tribunal as Supreme Being. The problem here is, at that time, during the rebuilding of the universe, the Lifebringer Galactus could actually defeat the Tribunal as any other cosmic being could, but only for that moment. Galactus survived the end of his universe and appeared in the Marvel universe, and the Infinity Gems too, so they are roughly on the same power level, so he could be affected by the gems. If we go back to the Mighty Thor one again, when we see Galactus eating a planet, this is a dead world. We need to go back to Thor 1966-162. An Odin in the inner world and a Galactus are supposed to be rivals in power. This is just a Galactus who ate a planet or two. After eating 4 planets, he fought many mad Celestials and killed one of the Fantastic Four, 603, and the Living Tribunal is much more powerful than Galactus. Galactus may be part of the cosmic hierarchy, but he is not really credited with the power the Living Tribunal holds. If the Living Tribunal desires, and it is not in conflict with its mission, he/it could simply want Galactus to disappear from existence. I hope you enjoy this fight. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow me if you like. That's it for today's video. Thanks a lot.